We all have our own unique stories, but there is something special about the moment when our stories merge and our energy is united. In these moments, we find our inspiration and purpose, knowing that we've empowered you to shine. Energy United, every day empowered.
My name is Amanda Anderson, and I am the founder and director of Cover the City Project. Our mission is to cover cities literally and physically with warmth and love, and with that means people. Basically, the idea for Cover the City Project came about. It was supposed to be a one-time project to help a local homeless shelter. One of the things that I was told that they do not get is blankets, and so I did what every person does, is go to Facebook and say, hey friends, let's help. And here we are 10 years later. This is our we're going to be going into our 11th year, and we are helping people and organizations all over the country cover those who need help, predominantly homeless, with warmth and love. So in North Carolina alone, we probably have over 50 to 60 partner organizations, and what that means with partner organizations is usually it is homeless shelters that house men, women, children, that type of thing. Here right now we're at the Arthur Cassell Transitional Housing, which is a veterans housing facility that we assist with blankets and socks each year. The impact that we make usually on a yearly basis is somewhere in the tens of thousands, helping those. One of the things that we help with blankets, and that frees up these organizations to have funds for other things. So that's one of the things that we're most proud of, is that we're able to help them with the warmth here in the shelter and as well as outside the shelter. I like to say that we're the behind the scenes. We're not on the front lines, and we help those who are on the front lines get what they need.
My name is Bonnie Tucker. I am a board member with Cover the City, and I have been with Cover the City for roughly 6 years. I met Amanda, we were working together at that point, and she came to me and she was so excited about this organization that she was a part of, and I wanted to learn more about it. And ever since, we have been working together with Cover the City. She has made an insane impact on pretty much everyone that she touches, every community that she's a part of. She's always willing to help, always there. You ask her anything and she is there on the spot, ready to help with an open heart and open arms at every step of the way.
So I'm Beth Waters. I am the clinical director of Arthur Cassell Transitional Housing, which is a transitional housing program for veterans experiencing homelessness. I work under the umbrella of Open Door Ministries of High Point, although we are located in a separate area. We are charged with caring for 20 veterans who are experiencing homelessness, along with substance use disorder, mental health disorder, and medical problems. I started in October of 2014 as a contract therapist through Open Door, and I started in October, and I met Amanda for the first time in November, when she came bringing an armful of blankets to our facility. She was one of the first community partners I met after coming here, and we have had a long-term relationship ever since then. She comes every year, brings us blankets, brings us socks. It's a great partnership. Being a residential facility, one of the biggest needs that we have is not hygiene products like most people think of. It's pillows, blankets, sheets, towels, because we go through this stuff constantly. So the blankets that we get, I can't even begin to put a value on them. It is like the one thing here that I never have to worry about, because I know every November Amanda's coming with an armful of blankets.
Back in 2013, there was a man who was sleeping behind the High Point Krispy Kreme, and I kind of noticed him, and he's what started all this. I knew he had nothing. He had the clothes on his back, and I knew that I wanted to help and needed blankets and anything else. So I asked my friends to help. We got coats and food and blankets and all kinds of stuff. And right before Christmas, we went and we sat it down to where he was sleeping. He wasn't there, and I never met him, but I do know that he opened it all, because the next day when I drove by, he was still sleeping there, and he had opened it, and he was covered in blankets. About 2 days after that, everything was gone. The man was gone. I never got to meet him, and what I like to think is that that was what he needed to know, that someone cared about him. And I think that that story and our founding story is what propels us every year and is the most influential in what we do.